and welcome. How to use the coat tender. And what is the coat tender? Well, the coat tender is actually a carding tool. So if you have a short-haired dog, if you have like a Cocker Spaniel, if you have a double-coated breed, it combs out the dull undercoat. You always have to use this on a dry coat and before washing or finishing. But how to use the coat tender? Let me guide you to the process. There are 3 different types. First of all, you have the coarse. So it means that the teeth are wider from each other. You have the medium, the yellow one, what's the most in common to card or de-shed every dog's coat. And you have the fine, so that means it takes out every single undercoat, dull undercoat. This is mostly used on very short hair and very thin coats. So if you want to buy the coat tender, just investigate as a professional or as a pet owner what type of carding tool, what type of coat tender you need to choose. What's a really advantage is that it is very flexible. So all the 3 kinds, the carding tool is very flexible. So if you de-shed or if you're using the tool, it's flexible. So you will never hurt the dog. You will never hurt the dog's skin. So how to use the coat tender? Well, it doesn't matter what type of coat tender you choose or you have, if it's a coarse, a medium, or a fine. Always use it on a dry coat. Never use it on a wet coat. My personal advice. The first thing you need to do is really tighten up the skin. So the skin is very tight and you can use the coat tender on a very light and relaxed way. So you tighten up the skin, you hold the handle, and I really like to put 2 fingers on the handle just to have full control of my tool, and with very easy and not very short movements, you take out the undercoat. If you have the opportunity, if you have the possibility to have the 3 different kinds of coat tenders, I always advise to start with the coarse one. Never start with the fine one. And then you can see if it's enough. You can use then the medium one, and if you really want to have like the short ones, like the thin coats, you always can use a fine one. Personally, I start with the coarse one, move on to the medium if necessary, and then move on to the fine if the coat is demanding this. If you have further questions, if we can help you further with any advice, tips and tricks, at Transgroom we are there for you. So don't hesitate to reach out, to send us a message, to send us an email, to give us a phone call, because we only want to advise and help our customers. See you next time.